Today we collect provisions for our trip. Let's see, Sora, you're looking for...
1 seagull egg. 3 mushrooms.
3 mushrooms.
2
Coconuts.
Yeah.
3
Fish.
Fish.
There you go.
and fill this up with
Drinking water.
Yep. But not from the ocean.
I got the seagull egg.
You got 1 seagull egg.
Do I need 2?
Now if you turn around and push that rock, there's a mushroom back there.
A
Yeah,
mushroom.
you need to get that mush.
Well, I am one for crazy psychological journeys, as you know. So I will gladly take that mushroom.
Alright.
And
Don't talk to her again. She's...
gonna bring that mushroom back to her, give her some bad habits, if you know what I mean.
Jesus. So let's see, where's that other seagull egg? I think that seagull egg is on,
Is it maybe it's... no.
It's on the other... The stuff, the rest of it's all on the other side of the island, I think.
Okay, so
you gotta
go through the little cave.
Little cave, yeah. What else? What else is there? Oh, the coconuts are kind of stupid. You actually have to beat on trees.
Oh.
Like you have to on those thick
Oh
trees.
yeah, I
you
see them. I see the cocoa nuts.
Yeah.
Why is it called a cocoa nut? It's not a nut or cocoa.
I don't know, but you can get water in that little. You can get water right there.
Yeah, got water in it.
Well, you don't. You didn't get water in it. You've been requested by Kyrie.
Oh,
to fill
did
a
she say
bottle of
that?
Water, yeah.
I wasn't paying attention.
I gathered that. I don't know why they're called coconuts. Because are they fruit?
I don't know about that either.
You gotta just stand in the.
Oh,
Yep. We're not at the level yet where you're using items.
I see. That's not until we're in
And I don't,
Atlantis land, going on the submarine down to the depths of the ocean to find the Atlanteans, who comprise a not fantastic movie.
we talking about Little Mermaid?
No, I'm talking about Atlantis.
The Lost Empire?
Yes.
Talking about Little Mermaid?
Under the sea.
Yeah, Atlantis: The Lost Empire, much like its friend, what is it, Treasure Planet.
Treasure Planet's not bad.
No, but it's not celebrated.
I always forget that's a Disney movie, though.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like it's of the same vein of the. I mean, those are good movies, but the
So
Moses, King of Prince of Egypt movies, you know.
But that's DreamWorks. Prince of
Yeah, I'm
Egypt
saying
is-
that they.
Oh, yeah.
It seems like it was one of those.
Yeah.
How do I get? I have
So,
the coconuts.
That's not a ripe coconut. A ripe coconut is green. So you just gotta hit that tree until you get a green coconut.
Yo, you just gotta hit that tree.
You gotta hit that tree till you get a green coconut. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep hitting the tree with that wooden sword till you get a green coconut.
But only the green ones.
Yeah.
Now, is it just one?
No, you need 3. And
Go
I
back
believe-
to ripping that palm.
I believe that tree is empty. You gotta find a different tree. You can't expect to get 3 coconuts from the same tree.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. You telling me you think you're gonna get 3 coconuts from the same tree?
It was
That's crazy.
Such a funny joke, you had to make it twice.
Yep. I was into it, but now I feel bad.
Hey, Sam, remember that time when we were playing Kingdom Hearts and you said, man, what if you got a green coconut? Wasn't that crazy? And then I'd be like, oh, yeah, I remember that time. That was a good time. Then I'd be like, hey, Sam,
Yeah.
green coconut. And you'd be like, man, you crazy.
Yeah, I'm kind of knee deep in the memory of when we did that, and then you made me feel bad about it. That's where I am right now.
And I'll just sit there and laugh and laugh and laugh.
How
Oh,
about you just get some coconuts, Travis? How about we just end the jokes? Let's put the pity party aside and just end the jokes and let's get those talk to me when the coconuts are gathered. There's easier trees on the mainland, by the way.
Oh, is that one?
That's,
No.
well, no.
That was a brown one.
That's a brown one. Look at those two, though. Those look like they got.
I thought I always thought the brown or green coconut was like it was not ripe.
Yeah, it
was
wasn't
like
ready.
too. It would be too bitter.
Yeah.
Is this one gonna work?
No, you just walked past the one that's gonna work.
Oh, I have to go all the way back around. So about getting through this fast.
Isn't this fun, exciting gameplay?
Hey, remember me? I'm from Final Fantasy, a game that's better.
I mean, debatable. Kingdom Hearts is really good.
I've never played Final Fantasy X, so don't take that as me actually being serious. I want to. It's on the Vita now, and that'd be a fun way to play it. Oh!
Ooh! Pick it up before it disappears.
Would it disappear?
Yeah.
Well, now that's crazy.
See, I like what you did there, because you took the original and you turned it around, and now it's a callback.
And then, you know, in comedy, things are always funniest in threes. So
Okay.
that was 3 times that we
Rule
made the
three,
joke.
yeah. There's that third coat. Pick it up. What are you doing? Pick it up. Pick it up.
Okay.
I think it actually only disappears if you keep hitting the tree.
I
think
see.
only 3 coconuts can exist from one tree at any given point.
As the laws of physics have decreed, only 3 coconuts will exist at any one time.
Yeah. That's
this
why
to
that's why you gotta pick up 3 green coconuts, because now there will be no coconuts left for anyone else on Destiny Island.
And that, Sam, would be crazy. This is my favorite episode.
I'm so glad. Let's see. You're missing a seagull egg, right? So
I have 1 seagull egg. I
Yeah.
got it from the top of the tree.
maybe go up to the top of those other trees.
It was on that tree.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
what about
so-
this?
so-
I don't see an egg. Maybe it's over here.
I'm thinking on the little island.
Oh, on the island? I didn't. I think you could see them. Like, I don't see a.
I think the draw distance might be a little.
No,
low.
I don't think so.
Go up there.
We're just wasting our time.
You're already more than halfway there.
We're on borrowed time. We have to get it. We have to go right now. Get off the island. No.
No, nothing. All right. Where's the other seagull egg?
They might be over here.
They could be on the other side of the island. For all I
I
know.
feel like we would have seen it, but.
Hey, Waka! You see any seagull eggs?
Where, Riku? I want to see her in that hot bikini.
Nah,
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you say that, but we're playing Kingdom Hearts, so when you say that, I just think about the cool Riku.
Also, I believe Riku in Final Fantasy X is 13, maybe. So
yeah, I've never played Final Fantasy 13, so I don't know anything about that.
I think she's the annoying, high-pitched one. I haven't played it, so I don't know. But I know in Final Fantasy X-2, they gave her like a thong.
I mean, look, if Bravely Default is any indication, there are very few scruples about putting characters that look kind of childlike in revealing outfits.
At least in the Japanese version. In the
Yeah.
US version, they cut
They
they,
cut
they
that
cut it. They cut that silly nonsense. We don't need that. I don't certainly need games for that. I mean, come on.
I mean,
do I
th-
look
this-
like a loser?
This might get a little deep, but actually, I do wonder about your opinion. That so some people would call that censorship in the localization,
No.
and
Censorship literally means the government stepped in and made them take it out.
okay, well that's
It's editing. It's localizing. You can disagree with it, and I think it's perfectly fair to disagree with that decision, but it's not censorship.
okay. Because I'm just thinking relatively recently with the release of Fire Emblem, and there were other games that were also complained about. I think actually there's a fish around here if you want to look in the water. But people have been complaining, it seems, quite a bit about localization, and that's something that they took out in that localization was the little outfits on those poor girls. I
Yeah.
wonder if you had any strong feelings about that.
It didn't like take away from the game in any meaningful way, but I don't know. I always sort of am the champion of feeling like you should be free to do or say whatever you want in art.
Oh, there's a fish
Oh, is there?
on your right, yeah, in the water.
That's my left.
Yep. Make an L with this hand, and that's
Well, you're left-handed, so you get all that stuff confused.
yeah, left-handed, a little dyslexic, a little.
I didn't know that.
I mean, it's not. I've never seen a doctor, but I'm always been suspicious.
Oh, yeah?
It's my dad is, my brother is. I guess I'm not.
Put the pieces together.
I guess I'm not, but who knows? I don't want to self-diagnose.
Where is it, Sam? You should know. This is your favorite game.
I didn't say that. I just said I like it. This is also, by the way, maybe the worst part of the game because like we're just waiting for the game to get started.
Where
really.
is the cocoa nut?
You got all the coconuts. You're looking for the seagull egg. Talk to Kyrie. Try talking to Kyrie. Maybe you got it already.
Okay. She's back at the...
She's on the other side of the island, and I can almost promise you, I think you're done on this side of the island.
Okay.
I think you don't need to come back here.
I see. There was a moment there where I was going back and forth because I could not remember if I was on that side of the island or this side of the island because God knows they don't look any different.
No, they look pretty different. You being
Okay, we got some sand
Uh-huh.
and some trees
but not this many trees on the other side
and
of the island.
some
How
plants.
about the boat?
And look at all this water.
Talk to Kyrie. When you're done feeling smart, talk to Kyrie.
Stop it. Stop talking to me. You're missing one. I don't think that's true.
Go talk to her again. Talk to her again.
Wow, you didn't slack off. Let's see what's... Oh,
One mushroom.
one fish. Oh, I can do that. There's a fish right here. Oh, no.
A starfish.
That's not going to count. You can't eat one of
I
those.
think that if you just go to the ocean, then I think you'll probably find a fish around here somewhere.
No, I'm swimming.
Yeah. Think
I
around-
saw there was another fish where I got this one fish.
I'm pretty sure there's a fish around here.
Sam, I'm not so sure about this game.
Well,
I think you've been playing a ruse,
yep.
and you actually know that it's a bad game.
I've never played Kingdom Hearts, dude. I don't know what this game is right now.
I was promised Disney.
I'm not sure what Disney is,
Where
but this looks pretty.
where is Elsa?
Oh, is it in there?
There's a chest. I don't know how to-
Check in there.
how
There
do
might
you
be
get
a
in there?
mushroom in there. You gotta get up on that other side. Oh, there's the mushroom. There's a mushroom.
Man, that would have been rough. Maybe that is the seagull egg.
Well, you got this.
No. Oh, yeah, I just need the fish
You just
now.
need a fish now.
So I'm going to go back to the other
Well,
side.
You can get that chest if you want.
To the other side. How do I get in there? I don't think I can get in there yet.
All right. What?
Nope.
No. Well,
Can't do a double jump.
New Game Plus.
Is it really?
I have no idea.
Is there a New Game Plus in
I
Kingdom
don't
Hearts?
think so.
Good.
I don't think so. But I guess what I will say is, I know you don't come back here, so it can't be that it's gated by abilities. It's got to be like there's some approach that we're not thinking of.
I might just skip that in the editing.
Oh, here we go, and you made it on your first try, Travis. Well done.
I did it!
All right, I think this episode just goes till we're off the island.
Okay, that's fair.
I think we're coming close. to
3-0.
Look, see, this is why, because I don't want 10 seconds of the video devoted to a little spinning heart in the corner.
3 hours later. Sam,
Where's the seagull egg?
where is it? I was promised a seagull egg. Where are the seagulls?
M-I-C-K-Y-M-O-U-S-E, seagull egg.
Have you ever seen Full Metal Jacket?
No.
They sing that song while they murder Vietnamese people.
Oh. Disney.
It's a good.
Did Disney sign off on that one?
Oh, of course. It's a Disney film.
Yeah, I've only seen Full Metal Jacket. I haven't seen Full Metal Jacket Brotherhood, but people tell me that one's way better than the original.
Everyone is on the floor laughing hysterically from that one. I can promise you.
Little joke there. Little joke. Okay, I'll leave it to you. I'll leave it to you.
I didn't know when I was signing up for this that I'd be having to share a room with such a dank weeb, if you know what I mean.
I mean,
Making jokes like that. Be ashamed of yourself.
I asked if you wanted to play Kingdom Hearts. I don't know what you were expecting.
Wait, you're telling me this is a Japanese game?
I thought this was a Mickey Mouse game.
I thought they made this at Disney
Yeah, Disney Interactive.
in LA. In Burbank.
I don't actually know what Disney actually...
Don't they make all the games and movies at Disneyland? It's called Disneyland.
That's where Mickey lives.
I thought they made the movie. I thought the movies happened there and they just film it.
I actually have no idea what Disney Interactive did for this game.
They published. No, they didn't publish it. It's a Sega in Hyperdimension Neptunia. They just gave them the characters, I guess. It's
Maybe.
LucasArts did the same thing for a long time, where they were just like the ones holding the properties.
Oh, yeah?
And then other companies would publish their games. Sometimes they also publish their, and they even develop their own games sometimes. But in like the PS2, Xbox era, the same time as Kingdom Hearts was kind of the era of third-party companies developing Star Wars games. That's when you got KOTOR. That's when you got Jedi Academy, Jedi Knight 2, games like that. Battlefront, things like that. Those were not made by LucasArts. They were made by...
I guess it's just interesting to me that, and I guess it's true for LucasArts too, that Disney Interactive gets top billing here.
Oh, sure.
Because when I think Disney Interactive, I do not think Kingdom Hearts. I think, like, not even a callback to things we've previously played, the Toy Story video game. That's what I think.
They didn't
of
even develop that.
The first one they did.
Oh, they did?
Yeah,
The
pretty
one
sure.
on Super Nintendo?
The one on Game Boy.
That was my first video game.
Really?
Yeah.
There's the snake in my boot.
My parents gave me a brick Game Boy with that game. And I don't remember getting past the first stage.
This actually might be a good place to break. As soon as this cutscene's over.
We need to get that key or we're doomed.
Let's go to Traverse Town and find Leon.
Pluto is telling us this.
Would you apologize to Minnie for me? Thanks, pal. Mickey just signs his letters with a picture of his face.
He has a stamp. It's they do that in Japan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they
Oh,
got
yeah,
those-
yeah, the last name.
The Hanko,
Yeah.
as they're called.
Didn't you make one of those?
No. I did not.
I don't know why I thought you did.
End of discussion. I don't know if I could. I mean, it's kind of supposed to be like two characters, you know?
I thought it was just for, I know, because when I studied abroad in Japan, it was recommended that we made one for official documents.
Yeah, I don't know how you would though, because it's like a circle, you know?
Well, so you can, as a matter of fact, they sell like the stamps with katakana or.
But my name's kind of long in katakana.
Sure, but basically they sell the stamps in like in like a, what's the word I'm looking for, general stores.
Oh yeah.
And you can kind of invent your own. It's kind of like your signature. Like,
Sure, yeah.
No one's actually checking what it is, as long as there is
You can
one
just
there.
pick a cool name.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I could have done that. I never.
You never needed to.
Yeah. And it's funny because I actually did a lot of official things. Like I opened a bank account in Japan, and
Whoa.
I was able to get away with not having one. They would just let me sign in the place.
Huh.
So
I mean, that makes sense.
yeah. That bank account is still open, I think. Nothing's in it, but
You get return on interest.
it probably had like 30 yen in it.
Yeah, and you know, in 10 years' time, you'll be at 33.
Yeah, I guess.
So we're this is where Donald and Goofy are talking about how they travel to different worlds together, and one of the key rules about going to different worlds, different Disney worlds, is you can't tell people that you're from a different world
Why is that?
because it would disrupt the order of things.
But wouldn't they know? I mean, if like a talking duck came to you and you were like, "This is not normal in my world."
You know, you'd think, but in a world where people fight with keys and things are all over the place with various Disney properties, nobody actually raises an eye about the talking duck.
Is it implied that is it Waka or Waku?
Waka?
Is it Waka and Titus? Is it implied that they grew up and then participated in the events of Final Fantasy X?
I believe so.
So that's canon. Like their story is that they were in Kingdom Hearts.
In the chronology of Final Fantasy X, it goes Kingdom Hearts, Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X-2.
Yeah. Is that how it works? Is that actually like...
I believe that, never will be confirmed, but I think that was what they were going for. Because this actually came out around the same time as Final Fantasy
It
X.
was, yeah.
So I think this was kind of what they were going for. Of they just started on that island.
What's their backstory? Well, here you go.
I mean, I think after the events of this game, it would make sense for them to be in the world where they actually come from.
Oh, is that a spoilery
Not
twist?
Really. It's the worlds are all connected or disconnected. I can't remember which. But everyone goes back to where they came from at the end of this game
Okay, that's weird.
for the most part.
But they weren't. I don't think in Final Fantasy X they came from an island. I mean, that's like a sci-fi game.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, there's an island. The cover of that game is Titus waist deep in the ocean, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, there's ocean. I don't know if they're bored, if they come from an island. I haven't played. Again, I don't know.
Where there's ocean, there's islands.
I want to play it, and there be a scene where he beats a big boss, and he's like, "I did this for you, Goofy."
Sora.
I'll always remember.
So part of me wants to stop here, but we don't have a save point.
That's true. Let's let the cutscene end.
But we don't have a save point.
You can save it as soon as we get back. Wait, he's from a family?
Oh yeah, that's the one line his mom has, I guess.
So he's not from the island, or is this on the island?
I think his family is on the island.
So there were adults, and they're all gone.
Look, I can tell you, without a shadow of a doubt, Sora's parents never come into play ever again.
So why show us that scene? To establish that he didn't just form out of amoebas in the ocean and then crawl up on his belly?
That might have been a vestigial thing that the Disney side of people wanted to include in the game.
The backstory.
Yeah. So you can't. I mean, you could try, but I think with a wooden sword,
Oh, it's not gonna actually.
those
let me.
ants are too big for you. Don't they look like ants?
They look like Sableyes actually to me.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
You know, like the Pokemon.
So you're gonna want to go towards that small island right now.
What is that based on? Is it? I think it's based on the Dover Demon.
Yeah, the Dover Demon or the Jersey Devil.
Not the Jersey Devil. The Jersey Devil has a horse for a head.
Oh, yeah, okay, Dover Demon.
The Dover Demon was actually a great horned owl, and it was just that these people were so southern,
you're gonna want to go
stupid,
towards
drunk
that little island right there.
that
where Riku's standing on.
they were just so drunk on their moonshine that they thought the horned owl was an alien.
Yeah.
And that was the Dover Demon. It was glowing red eyes on a thing with a crown or little horns, and that's what a great horned owl is.
And owls actually, the great horned owls also can puff themselves up or make themselves look really small.
Yeah, it's true.
So when they look really small, they look freaky.
Oh yeah, have you ever seen one without any feathers?
No, I don't want to see that.
I'm gonna post that as an image for everyone to see.
Look forward to it. That sounds terrible. So Riku's gone off the deep end a little bit right here. He's really excited.
So they
about,
do have parents, and they are alive.
I guess so. I mean, I never refuted that,
But it sets it up as this island of lost children, and then they have a family.
Yep.
And a home and a bedroom with things.
Like I told you, as soon as this one's in Kingdom Hearts 2, it's revealed that this little island is just off the coast of a big town. They are not
So this is just where they hang out and play,
shipwrecked.
I guess.
I guess.
But they make it sound like, we need to get off the island with this raft.
I mean, they are kids. Anyway, Riku's kind of being a butt right now.
And good, he got 8, so I'm happy.
But he really wanted to get off that island.
Okay, so he did this willingly?
Yes.
So he was absorbed by darkness willingly.
That part's a little complicated.
Oh! What's that? Is he going to open a door?
Well, was there a door that we couldn't open previously?
Where is the door? It's in my heart.
Have you played Kingdom Hearts? That's pretty good.
Does he open the door to the heart and unleash happiness and joy.
You know, you'd think, but in fact, he opens the door to the world. And it's not quite clear what that actually means.
Oh, here's the door. Open to the world.
Open Kingdom Hearts. And that's all there is to the story, really.
Now I can't move the camera at all.
Sora's got kind of a goofy run.
I think that's Disney trying to make it, because they had to give him the big clown shoes.
That whole squeeze and stretch, trying to make him fit.
Squash and stretch, peon.
Is it peon or is it not studied animation? You could use this as an opportunity to explain what that is to people, or
Squash and stretch.
Or you could make fun of me.
Squash
Whatever you want.
Squash and stretch just means like to give things character. You want kind of them to morph a little bit. If you have a ball and you drop the ball and it hits the ground, it's gonna kind of squish.
Yeah.
And then that's the squash, you know. And then when it comes back up, when it kind of bounces off, it's gonna stretch. It's gonna stretch up as it fills into the center.
I hate to interrupt you, but this guy's gonna get you if you don't get him.
Okay. And then there's also follow through, and that's an important one. And these are just things that you can use subtly. Like if you have a fat character and he walks, he's gonna do a little bit of squash and stretch. You know?
Yeah, it's supposed to look more realistic, right?
Not
or
realistic, just have more character, give more life to it. Because you want to exaggerate with that kind of thing. Otherwise, it just looks kind of stiff. Sadly, that lesson never went over to Japan, so they never learned how to do that. That's why everything's just kind of robotic and just their mouths are moving.
You are painting some broad strokes here.
I got problems with anime in some ways, and not in all ways, because some designers who are really like true to the craft of animation like know to really stretch their medium, but so much of anime is just like talking heads. Like it's basically just a radio drama with like slideshow pictures on it.
So I don't necessarily think that it's that they've never heard of Squash and Stretch.
Oh, I'm being facetious. Obviously, they've heard of it. It's that they don't have very high budgets.
Yes, that's the real ticket. It's how can we make a show about a guy surrounded by women and
in high school,
and he's got superpowers, and also his dad is the bad guy.
And there's a girl who can't talk, and so he has to teach her how to speak.
And there's the childhood friend, and there's the class president, and
there's
we got to do this all on 50 yen.
And there's the girl who's supposedly like a German exchange student, except her name is like Hikaru, and she speaks perfect Japanese without an accent.
But yeah, all that is to say, it's done not because they don't know how to do it. It's because they want to do it for as cheap as possible.
Yeah,
which is also where a lot of those.
It's Hanna-Barbera is like that too. They don't have much in the way of squash and stretch either. That's basically just paper cutouts.
Like the origin of Yogi's tie?
Yeah, because his collar is because they didn't want to animate his whole body every time he said something, so they can just animate his heads and then insert the heads underneath the body.
And you can't see that the head is separate from the body because there's a collar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because they do that on the Flintstones, but they wear clothes, so it's a little easier to do that naturally. With stuff like, what am I thinking? The little flying squirrel and the moose. What's that show?
Rocky and Bullwinkle?
Rocky and Bullwinkle. It's at that point they didn't really even have it that complicated. I think everything was basically on one layer for each character. It's basically just here's a static thing, they talk, and then they zip over, and then they're in another static pose, and then they're talking. And that's it, basically. Or maybe there's like a really quick 4-frame walk cycle that they use.
Was Rocky and Bullwinkle animated in the U.S.?
Yes.
For whatever reason, I associate that with Russians.
At least it was designed. I don't know if that was before the era of shipping things off to Korea.
Oh.
By the time you were in like the 80s and 90s, everything was done out of the country, basically. But it was an American property, for sure.
Okay.
I think it was Hanna-Barbera, but I might be confused.
Now I kind of want to watch them, Rocky and Bullwinkle.
It's weird. It's very fast paced. Like the entire the way that they just sort of go through jokes is just snap, 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 snap. Goodbye, everybody. Like that's the show. And it's not ever really funny. It's just kind of.
I mean, the novelty was that it was a cartoon at all, right? Like,
yeah. Sort of like how the first films were just like trains.
Yeah.
And people freaked out.
Or just like footage of people walking in front of a busy building.
Yeah, and people would go just to see themselves.
Yeah.
This isn't a dream.
By the way, your island got fucked up. So you don't have an island anymore.
Well, that's too bad. I mean, Kyrie wasn't gonna go for me, so I'll go and search new lands. You know?
Hey man, if that's how you want to justify it, but Sora's looking for Kyrie.
Nah, he got Pluto now.
Let's find a save point.
Good idea.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nope, there's no save point in the menu. You
we gotta go
to a place. That's what I was trying to tell you before.
Oh no, that's bad.
It's not bad. It's totally weird. You're in another world.
Oh, this is the low res.
Yeah, that's what I meant by the flappy mouth. That's the Sora you're going to be seeing for most of the game. If you go back up those stairs and go to your right,
Okay.
or now your left, well,
Over here.
just walking up. Nope, go back up the stairs you went down, and I think it's you take a left. Yeah, into that door. Nope. There it is. I'm not the best with directions. You might.
I'm not the best with door.
I think there's one in here. Nope, I was wrong. It's the other building. But there's Huey, Dewey, and Louie, if you want to say hi to them.
DuckTales. Woo. Hey there, how's it going? Okay. Enough money?
Yeah, that's the currency in Kingdom Hearts. Money.
Money!
Would you have preferred gil or coins?
I mean, if they're gonna go
Gold?
with money, why not just money?
I don't know. It's more...
We have a spelling for that, you know.
Yeah, M-U-N-N-Y.
No, let's chat. I handpicked everything on these shelves. So I guess fruit.
All right, I'm fading fast, so we gotta find this.
Sam, where do we go next? How do we beat the game?
Well, here's what you do. You go back up the stairs.
Oh, here's a chest.
Yeah.
It will not open. Oh, I gotta find the secret. We can't leave that hanging.
We can, because you can't actually open that chest yet.
No, it's gotta be like, I see. I get it now.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do this. Open. Oh no. Oh no. No. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
All right. See you next
Stop
time,
it.
everybody.
Stop it.
Goodbye.